Hey, high school leaders, man, I am so excited for this Sunday. We are getting into the second week of our series, our Advent series called Messy Christmas. And I love the fact that we are utilizing this phrase, this theme, and getting through most of it before we get to our Advent series upstairs with everybody. So that way we can be even like priming our students and they can be thinking about this stuff, having it kind of rotate in their brains, and then we can re-hit it again on Sunday mornings. I think that's so great. I would love to claim that as purposeful. It was purely unintentional. So it was either a happy accident or God was involved with it somehow. But this Sunday, we have another guest speaker for our high school students, our very own Brian Goemmer. If I were a YouTuber, this is when like the horns would be going off, stuff would be flying everywhere. I am not that clever. I don't know how to do that. But pretend that that happened when I said Brian. Wow, I don't know how to get back on track. Anyways, Brian's going to be preaching. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Last week, where Kaylee kind of took a lot of focus was on the group of students that view Christmas as hard. There's all these messy things. It's difficult. There's all this stuff, but we can choose joy. We can focus on Jesus. And this week, where Brian's going to be taking is kind of focusing on the other half of the room, the other half of our kids who, when they look at Christmas, they see all of this stuff that's incredible, that's so good. The lights, the eggnog, the carols, the candy, the food, the weather, all of it. And instead of like saying, hey, that's what Christmas is, that's the good stuff, Brian's going to be kind of coaching all of our students, hey, what if you took your focus and put it more on God? All this stuff is good, but where's our priorities? And so, small group leaders, for each of you this week, what I want to encourage you is something that I learned in a counseling class that I took in college. It was biblical counseling. It was intro to helping skills. And what this professor said, I'll never forget it, is she said, when you're talking about yourself, don't should on yourself. Don't say, oh, I should do this, I should do that, I should make more money, I should call a dentist. Just do the things. And then on the same token, don't should on other people. Don't push students, specifically in our small group context, don't push students and like with this shame or guilt and say, you should do this. You should make Jesus a bigger emphasis on your Christmas season. You should, etc., etc. Instead, encourage them. You can. You're going to do great. Push them in a positive sense that encourages them to reach more and to do the thing that we're calling them to do, which is focus on Jesus, but do it in a way that's positive and uplifting and encouraging. And I think that when we do that, when we navigate that well, you inspire people to action. And so this idea that we should all focus on Jesus, I just did it again, we can all focus on Jesus in our holiday season. When we do that correctly, we can get kids from both sides of the aisle. Those that have a terrible Christmas season lying ahead of them, those that have an amazing Christmas season lying ahead of them, all of us can look at Jesus and say, that is our top priority. That's what this is all about. So guys, I'm so excited for this Sunday. I cannot wait to see how the Lord is going to speak through Brian, how the Lord is going to speak through you as you are sitting down and encouraging these kids and through their holiday season, as you're sitting down encouraging these kids to listen to each other and grow and be more like Jesus. Guys, I am so thrilled for the way that God is moving in this ministry and moving through you. You are doing so much. You are constantly, every week, you are planting seeds and watering and praying that something takes root. And your faithfulness, your patience, your generosity, your love, your grace to these kids, man, it is so inspiring. It's so incredible to see. I love that I get to serve alongside you, that I get to know you. And I cannot wait to serve with you this Sunday night.